Hi there, how are you? Welcome to my channel. This is Evee of Divine Goddess V6. I hope this reading finds you well. And we are about to embark on a reading for those of you on a deep soul connection journey, aka twin flame journey, and or a high level soul connection, okay? I want to thank you for those of you who are returning to join me at this time to look in on some spirit messages for you. And bear in mind, this is a general reading we're about to embark on, okay? So not everything might fit, and if everything does, fantastic, great. And bear in mind, when I am using the terms divine feminine, divine masculine, I'm only talking about energies. I'm not talking about gender bodies, okay? Let's see. Spirit has been putting in my head to bring up healing, okay? So for the person who's watching right now, they want me to talk to you about healing. That your person is in the process of healing right now, and as are you. Your connection is very, very special, and Spirit wants you to know that they know how hard you've been working on this connection, how hard you've been working on yourself, and how much patience you have had to endure on your connection in order to manifest where you're going. And look at the two streams of consciousness here. There's blue and then there's red. All right, so first thing that popped in my head is that Archangel Michael is the truth of his sphere, of his spear, is cutting out everything that's not necessary. And this is in order for your person to heal their base chakra, okay? Look at the streams of consciousness of truth here, holding back this person's hands and where they're directing the guidance to heal. Do you see what I'm talking about? And I don't know if you saw the last reading. I had received the message that your person is being countered by the divine right now, that every move that they're making is countered by the divine. You know, I saw this divine prodding taking place with your person and your connection, that everything was, you know, you and your person are protected, and that your person is being especially countered in guidance to lead this person down their path, okay? Yeah, this person needs a lot of balance right now. Notice the streams of consciousness I was talking about, and this is the twin flame, you know, bringing together the two divine energies, okay, into bringing the balance. So the divine is counterbalancing your person's moves, all right, in acceptance of the truth and to heal their inner wounds in order to bring balance, okay, to them. This is what I just got. Wow. So this is the number 1, this is number 15. I'm sorry, it adds up to a 5 altogether. So I also want to say that your person, though, especially I'm picturing like the Karate Kid. Remember when you know, Master Miyagi was, you know, teaching the Karate Kid, you know, these stupid, what seemingly was like mindless, stupid, you know, gestures of, you know, it just seemed mundane, right? The person couldn't understand why they were being taught, you know, in a particular way. I feel like this is what's happening with your person. They are experiencing these gestures, junctures, experiences of being, it doesn't make any sense to them, but they also know this is for their own good, because this person, I feel, is so tired. They are exhausted from where they're at, and this is where divine wants them, right? Because this person is just, this person has been so stubborn and procrastinating and lackadaisical in some, you know, in some areas, that they haven't had they haven't had to exercise their discipline like this before. And this is where the divine wants your person exactly where they are. Okay, so if you're not communicating, this is the reason why. This person is so stubborn, you know, has been. It's like bullheaded, like an ox, okay? Will not move unless, you know, they're whipped into shape kind of thing. And this is exactly what's happening with your person's experience right now, okay? They're acquiescing to these changes, to this transformation. This is what I just got. Wow, cool. So this is their general state. What are they most focused on right now? What is your person most focused on right now? Spirit, what is the viewer's person most focused on right now? Oh, you guys, look. Your person got dreams coming true. And that's number 9, okay? So I feel your person is finding they're journeying back to the heart. They're journeying back to 0 point, which is their heart energy, okay? The purest energy of all is love, is unconditional love. And this is what your person is being, I heard being drawn to, like, because number 9 is the number of independence, of self-mastery, of self-discipline, of making your dreams come true, in co-creation with the divine, is what I just heard. Let me get another card on that. Spirit, can you tell us more about the dreams come true? Wow. Oh my God, you guys, look. Unconditional love, as said. And as said, your person is feeling like they're in their solitude, and you guys are in no doubt in communication right now. You guys are not speaking, at least in the 3D. All right. Wow, this is beautiful. So I feel like they're telling me you guys aren't talking because your person needs to do this on their own. Where they're going, you can't go, okay? Kind of like with your transformation, divine feminine, you know, you felt it alone. That's what I just heard. You went through this alone. Chances are, you know, these spiritual awakenings is a very alone process, right? It's a very alone place. Wow. I said that, and then the shadow card came up in reverse. Yeah, I feel your person, they're in this vortex, all right? I feel like they're in their magical vortex, and, you know, though it may not look so magical to some, right? Because, you know, they're in the place of, you know, facing some really dark shadows right now, okay? Oh my God, my head just got really light. I also feel that your person is coming through this, okay? Because there's unconditional love. They can't be bothered, and their solitude is in upright, which tells me they aren't bothered, that the divine is creating a quiet place for them so that they can come through this transformation. I don't want to say more easily, but that's what I just heard. You know, that their path is especially paved, is what I just heard. And I'm seeing a lot of purples and pinks right now, which tells me, you know, your healing energy in co-creation with the divine, you know, because there's divine support all over this, is helping your person come through their manifestations. Look, you got 2 cards of manifestations here. The manifestation with the number 1, right? And that's trusting themselves and the know-how. That's the Magician card. And then they're doing this, you know, for the betterment of themselves in co-creation with the divine. Right? Wow, that's beautiful. Wow. Okay, so what are they focused on right now? I know I already asked this, and we know they're focused on their shadows and whatnot, but I guess I can take a card on that. So what are they focused on right now as far as their shadow selves are concerned? Let's see, I'm gonna get this from. What are they focused on in their shadow selves? What kind of shadows are they facing? What kind of shadows are they overcoming? And why is that card in reverse? I just saw Healer of the Ages in reverse. I'm not sure sure why. We'll see why in a moment. Feeling connections. Shadows. Spirit, what is that shadow card in reverse? Wow. The garden and the gate. This is number 30. This is a choice your person has had to make, and I feel like it's been ringing in their minds and their hearts for the longest time. I'm seeing this birdhouse up here with this person. I'm hearing for some of you that this is like an old chatterbox that's been playing, right? Because when this person first stepped into the garden, it's like, oh wow, you know, so much beauty, so, you know, so much greatness, right? And the song of this bird never stopped chiming, all right? I also feel like this lullaby never went away, okay? I don't know. I just heard that. I heard Spirit tell me to say it out loud so that if you or your person can relate to a birdhouse, and I see a lot of pink on that roof. It's almost like a hypnotic thing. I don't know. I'm gonna get another card on that actually. Hold on. What is that birdhouse in the back, Spirit? Wow, okay. The door to value, and it fell over the solitude card. And these two cards fell out. Is the yin and yang in reverse, number 22, and hostilities, number 26 in reverse. I'm hearing two things. One of them I'm hearing is that for some of you, this person, you guys, what you guys have is really old. This is not the first time for it, okay? And that this is the special song that they've had sung to them for a long, long time. This song, in essence, turned... I'm just gonna say it. It turned into a hex for some of you, okay? This, like, it was like this mantra, this chant that doesn't serve your person anymore. This is an old message. This is an old programmed message of beauty, which doesn't serve your person anymore. This beauty it isn't beauty. It isn't the kind of beauty that would serve your person. This is not the kind of beauty that would help your person or your connection. I feel like this is an interference connection with that box. And then with the hostilities in reverse, okay? Let me get another card on this. Spirit, what is that hostilities in the yin-yang in reverse? Thank you. Wow. Okay, so this is a storm warning for some of you. And actually, no, it's a storm warning, period. This was to prepare your person to come through that door of value, okay? For whatever these old programs, old expectations, whether that expectation is from themselves or others, it's the fact that this doesn't apply to your person anymore, okay? They know that these, you know, what others are expecting of them, what others are expecting of them is not something that they need to deliver anymore. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. My head's really light. I feel like there's something else here. Hold on. Spirit, what more about the hostilities and the yin-yang in reverse with the storm warning? Yeah, wow. So Archangel Sandalphon came out with the detached from drama in reverse. I feel like this detached from drama is from the hostilities card in reverse as well. I feel like this is just low vibrations and old shadows and, you know, inner child wounds that this person, your person, has never, ever, ever wanted to deal with or thought they needed to deal with because there wasn't anything wrong in their mind, okay? All of this is being spruced up now. It's being risen to the surface. Things are very ugly right now for this person, and scary, okay? Though they, oh, my head got really light. Though I feel they are determined to make their dreams come true and to come in and manifest their dreams. And right now, the most important thing to them is to gain their independence and to acquire balance within themselves. To come, I heard combine, but then I heard integrate. To basically bring in the balance and coalesce the divine masculine, divine feminine energies. All right. Oh, sorry, my head's really light, you guys. Sorry, hold on. What more with the Archangel Sandalphon and the detached from drama spirit? What more? This person needs to learn self-love. This is what all this is about, okay? It's in reverse. I feel like a lot of the old programmings has brainwashed your person in a less than clear way of how to come through this, all right? I feel like a lot of this is a lot of insecurities, a lot of doom, gloom, you know, lack mentality, victim mentality, you know, not enough, am I good enough, self-esteem issues that came from, you know, for some it came from their childhood, for some it came from the relationship that they're leaving behind. Okay, that's what I heard for some of you. Let me get another card on this. Wow. That was the, ooh, my head just spun. You chose the King of Wands. Yeah, your person is coming through this. Wow, and I just saw the Ten of Wands. They are needing to drop a bad habit quick. They need to drop it like it's hot. That's what I just heard. That could be a, you know, relationship. It could be dynamics with a family member. It could be, you know, addictive vices, addictive thought patterns. Woo, did you see that? This just flipped. They want to leave. My head, oh my God, sorry guys. My head's really light. Six of Swords. They want to leave. They want to drop it like it's a bad habit, but they also know that they can't leave the situation entirely. They have to finish it out. They have to finish out this balancing act within themselves, okay? They need to finish out the balancing within themselves. Wow, okay. So, what are they feeling? What are they feeling right now? Spirit, what is this person feeling right now? Wow. So these cards just jumped and they went back into the deck. We have Helpless and Hopeless, number 8 in reverse. We have Rest and Reconsider, number 9. And we also have Take the Lead, number 3. All right, so your person, I feel, is going through a lot of solitary energy. At the same time, they're kind of going back and forth, but I feel it's progressive. All right, my head's really light. Yeah, Helpless and Hopeless is in reverse. Is that lackadaisical feeling, you know, because they're not sure about themselves, right? They're not sure about themselves. So it's kind of like, you know, kicking back and forth, you know. I feel some of them really feel like they're in the upside down, that everything they knew, because that tower already fell, all right, or is falling, and they're kind of like going through this restructure, and they're trying to see if they're recognizing some of the old structures that, you know, in thought patterns and whatnot, as in to see if it's still for them. All right, they're going through a lot of, like, they're going down a checklist, I feel, and they're determined to come through this, and it's not even, they're just given the will to come through this. I feel like that a lot of them are tired of just, you know, going back and forth, you know, not sure. A lot of uncertain feelings here. I mean, you got the storm warning coming in. You know, the yin and yang feelings, you're right, the opposite polarities is really coming through here. You know, backed up with the hostilities here. This is coming at your person, you know, it's almost like firing at your own person, right? A lot of, you know, they're coming through self-sabotage, and I feel like they're correcting a lot of the self-sabotage that has been, you know, part of their mindscape, you know, for a long, long time. Because right now they're being given the time to, you know, rest and reconsider, right? There's another number 9, right? To how to make their dreams come true. Do you understand? You know, and I feel a lot of them are, they're just tired. They're tired. They're tired. It's not even making any hooplas about it, you know? It's like they see a couch, they see a bed, they just want to lie down. I mean, this is how exhausted this person has become. You know, everything about this has been divinely designed, you know, so this person can do exactly what they're doing right now, is to be in this, you know, to a less frantic space. They're not as connected to the drama of what's going on, you know. Instead, they're more connected to, you know, finding solace, finding their solution on how to manifest, how to, you know, come towards their dreams. They want to manifest a balance, all right? They're tired of feeling this loss. They're tired of feeling this indecision. They're tired of feeling, you know, just going back and forth and go nowhere, right? This has been like, it's been a long stretch of this, and this person is finally, you know, they're taking the lead. They're taking the lead. So though I feel this person so exhausted and fatigued and tired, they are determined to come through this, because I feel they're tired of feeling a certain way. Now they're turning it around. They're turning themselves around. I feel like they're turning their ship around, and, you know, wow, my head's got really light. Yeah, they're turning their ship around. They're turning their nose of their ship around. Wow, that's awesome. What do they want? What are they seeking? Spirit, what does this person want, and what are they seeking? Wow. This is another number 9. This says darkest fears. I don't think your person is wanting or seeking to feel this way, but it is definitely a time that the darkest fears are coming up. You know, wow, we got 2 shadow cards, you guys. Jeez. Their shadows are being exorcised, therefore their fears are coming up, you know, to the surface, all right? And for it to come up to the surface, this is how your person's going to be able to maneuver that balance, okay? So like it or not, this is what they're coming up against. In order to find their dreams, in order to find their power to manifest their dreams and to make their dreams come true, they are going to have to confront their fears, and this is exactly what's going on. So your person knows that, though, right? They're not stupid. And 3 is like a third of the 9, right? Your person is in absolute awareness that they've taken the lead, and they're determined to come through this because they want to acquire that balance. They're tired of feeling the way they've been feeling, which is great, right? That's motivation. So we had asked what they want and what they're seeking, and then the darkest fears came up. So let's see what Spirit wants to say about that. So what they're seeking and what they're finding is their darkest fears. What is going on with this person when they find their darkest fears and they're confronting their darkest fears? Wow. Okay, Animal Kingdom came out in reverse. And we also have a Mother's Love. And we have Reach Out. All right. Ooh, I just got chills, you guys. All right. So the Animal Kingdom, I'll read it to you and then I'll break it down. It says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. All right, this card is in reverse. I feel like the divine is bringing in, you know, animal spirits, animal totems for your person and, you know, and your connection. When the angelic realm speaks to us, you know, through the animal kingdom, you know, that can come in a form of, I don't know, what is your totem animal? You gotta, chances are with you and your person, you guys have a totem animal, okay? That's something relevant that you would know, all right? Whether your twin brings it up or, you know, the divine has brought your attention to it, that kind of thing. In this case, we have the owl over here, do you understand? And I feel like the divine is using, yeah, the animal energies to help your person, to bring into balance what's happening, okay? And then there's a mother's love. This is my ancestral, divine ancestral support card. This is, you know, it could be, you know, a grandmother who's passed away, you know, a mother, a matriarch energy that's passed away, that's on the other side. It could be an ancestral matriarch energy, you know, from your divine ancestral spirit team, you know, watching out for your connection, okay? And this could be also your person's guides and angels, you know, on the matriarch side as well, all right? My head is spinning. Spirit's telling me to tell you this. I mean, for instance, mine is our grandmother's, okay? All right, and then the reaching out. This tells me that the divine spirit team is reaching out for your person as your person is reaching out quietly, you know, silently in their heart. Notice this card is primarily green, but it's a darker green, all right? And there's a hand with a layer of peacock feathers over this person's heart, okay? And they almost look like they're one. So I feel if a peacock is of some kind of significance in your connection, this is just a validation thereof, okay? And or I feel for some of you that, you know, if you have a mother figure that's passed on the other side, she's definitely helping you with your connection right now, okay? Yeah. And I saw the necklace charm down here. I just noticed the red. This person is definitely crossed over, and she's definitely helping you with you and your person's healing. All right, so I'm seeing the red right there. Wow, this is so beautiful. I feel like for some of you as well that your person is reaching out to the divine for the first time. All right, that, oh, my head's spinning. Yeah, for some of you that they're thinking of you without you even knowing about it. They're thinking of you so much, and they're working towards this connection, you know, and you have every part of it, is what I'm hearing for some of you, okay? And you would know in your heart if this message is for you. All right, that's what I just heard. All right, so what are they afraid of? What are they running from? Spirit, what is this person afraid of? What are they running from? Wow. So teach kind of like fell on me upside down and it slid out. And then listen, ooh, listen came out. I said that because my head started spinning really, really fast, really light. So I feel like for some of them, teach came out, right? It's not so much they're afraid to learn. They're afraid of what they have to do in order to learn this piece, all right? This is what I just heard. And that because maybe some of them are really gifted, you know, in the gift of gab, you know, the gift of retort, the gift of debate, you know, really present with the word. That they spoke so much in a good portion of their lives, maybe they're teachers, you know, not easily corrected because this person is, you know, is pretty dialed in, you know, with their education, whatever, you know, sector that might be, right? It could be, you know, academics. It could be, you know, spiritual academics, right? It could be anything. But I feel like my head's really light. I feel like this person is resistant to this teaching, not because they're resistant to new information, but the fact is that what they will have to do or give up or give in order to receive this information, okay? Because they will have to learn to listen, okay? I'm seeing that dog right there. Dogs are faithful. Dogs are resilient. They are devoted, and they are quite aware of everything, right? They take more time to speak. Does it make sense? Whereas this card is listen, and it's in reverse. I feel this person has trouble listening, and I'll pull a card as to why in a moment. Okay, I just got it. They are hesitant to listen because this person doesn't want to be told wrong. This person doesn't want to be held in check. This person is afraid of being held accountable for making poor choices and the consequences thereof, because they don't believe in themselves enough. This is what I just got because of all the yellow right here, okay? And this person is not used to being told let me change that. This person is not used to being told they're wrong, or that they're not completely right, or that they're not in the right. They're not in the right, is what I just heard. And because this person has had such a great mask / presentation for others, in front of others, they've never really had a check on their self-esteem, right? Because they've kind of walked through life, you know, they've appeared confident. They appeared like they knew what they were talking about because they were so strong in, you know, the academic topic at hand, whatever that might have been. But, you know, right now we're talking about, you know, someone's insides, right? What they're made of, what their value is, what their worth is. This is very new for this person, I feel, because this has everything to, you know, it's checking them on the inside, it's checking their guts, right? What they're made of, and they're feeling like they'll be judged. This person is afraid of being judged. That's why they don't want to listen, or they're hesitant to listen, or they're reluctant to listen and to be taught, right? Because for some of them, it could be that they feel like they're old, you know, like you can't teach old dog new tricks. Is that the saying? Yeah, a lot of stubbornness has to be moved, is what I just heard. All right. Yeah, a lot of stubbornness has to be moved, but it's simple. It's something as simple, just being present, just listening. You know, when you're listening, right? You're not acting on what you're hearing. Is the act of listening. All right. So I feel like for some of you, this person is learning to listen. All right. And for some of you, even furthermore, that maybe this person has not heard you until now. And I'm hearing that you guys, for some of you, you guys have a very strong 5D connection, and this person I'm hearing they're tapping into it, but they're not fully dialed in. Does that make sense? Because they're still learning to listen. All right, that's what I just got. I was gonna pull a card on something. Was it the teach card? I think. Here, let's pull a card. Spirit, can you tell us about the teach card? Thank you. All right, we got action in reverse. Wow, which goes with the listen card in reverse. All right, hold on. Let's see what this one is. Wow. Okay, we got goal, which is the cup of replenishment in reverse, and that's number 16. It adds up to a 7, and the action card adds up to a 9, and it's also in reverse. Okay, another number 9. This person, your person, has not learned to listen before. They're in the past, I feel this person has reacted what they heard rather quickly and readily. They've never really had to sit back with that card we had earlier, rest and reconsider. This person hasn't really needed the time to rest and reconsider before. Not like this. Not this alone is what I heard. This person didn't expect to be this alone for this juncture. This person did not expect to come through this. You know, I don't think this person realized how, I was hearing how deep their spirituality has gone. Okay, and oh, my head's really light, you guys. And this time is to teach this person, you know, to stop, look, and listen. Is what I just heard. All right, because this person in the past has had a lot of ready reactions, canned reactions. You know, they're given everything new, you know, so they can't just rely on, you know, old reactions, right? They had these canned reactions, you know, for everything, you know. This time around, no, they have to come up with their authentic selves in order to come through this. They have to go deep inside to balance out, you know, their truths, to learn their reach, to learn to go after their reach, to learn to manifest what they want, to reach, to go out, to attain their dreams, to fulfill their dreams. This is what I just heard. Wow. Okay. So they are afraid of taking action. They're afraid of listening. They're afraid of disappointment. This card is about cup of replenishment, okay? They feel depleted, right? We talked about that earlier. Hold on a second. I feel like for some, then that they're anticipating the storm warning to come, and that they don't want to listen to see what, you know, what they can do to help it, what they can do to heal from it, why it's even coming up to begin with. They're not hearing any of this right now, okay? They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear because they don't want to be disappointed. They're so tired, and because they're in the middle of balancing, right? I'm going to get another card on this gold, on the cup here, you guys. Hold on. Is this person doing anything about the cup of gold in reverse? Wow. Okay. These cards flipped up and just kind of landed on top of the deck as I was shuffling, okay? So we have Dimensional Gateway in reverse, and that's a number 33. And that adds up to a 6. And then we have New Dawn, 10, which is about beginnings and endings. I feel like this doorway is so loaded for your person, right? I mean, when you're going to go in there and do this, you know, balancing act, there's a lot of stuff you know you're going to have to check out. There's a lot of stuff you know that's going to throw the scale off, that you know that doesn't, you know, that you don't even use anymore, that you should leave off the scale, right? Because why would you want to carry that extra weight? This is what this person is learning and adapting to. They are going to come through this gateway in their own time. This new dawn, this new chapter, this new doorway, this new beginning is definitely here for your person, all right? And they are going to come through this. What are you going to do? Stand there the rest of your life, right? Right where they are? That's not going to happen. You know, life's about moving further and changing, right? And ooh, my head's really light. This person, I feel, knows this. You know, it's almost like it has their door on the handle kind of thing, but they're nowhere near turning it. They're not doing anything with that turn, with that knob. It just, they know it's in their grasp. Let's put it that way. Ooh, my head. How are they appearing in front of others? How is your person appearing in front of others? Let me see. How is your person appearing in front of others? You know what? Let me get this from here. How is your person appearing in front of others? How is your person appearing in front of others? I feel like strengthening bonds came out. I feel like they're not really interacting with anyone. The most they're interacting with on authentic levels within themselves, and I would say that's where all their energy is going. How are they appearing in front of others? How are they appearing in front of others? You know what? I'm going to get this from here. How is your person appearing in front of others? How is your person appearing in front of others? I just heard for some of you, this deck was kind of hard to come back to. They're appearing a little scattered and preoccupied. Others just feel like they have a lot going on kind of thing. That's the feeling I get. How is your person appearing in front of others? Ooh, they look mad. Wow. So we have thankful, emotionally unavailable, manipulative, and empowered. They look like they're preoccupied, as said. Manipulative, it's like other people are seeing that they're under, they have something going on, that they're in their own turtle shell right now is what I just saw. A tortoise shell. That whatever they're going through is going to take a long time, and that they're not sharing this with anybody. They are not sharing this experience with anyone. They don't feel supported by anybody. They feel very alone. So it's kind of like, you know, things are fine. Things are fine, you know, but it's clear there's something else going on under the hood, but they're not sharing it with anyone. So reckless, worthless, and yearning came out, and that fell right over the dreams do come true. I feel like for some, they are numbing. They are definitely numbing, and you know, they need these moments of numbing, they feel, in order to keep the balance, in order to keep what inner peace they do have on the inside, because they're feeling a bunch of worthlessness. And I want to see what that yearning is for. I feel like, you know, part of it, that yearning is for the divine feminine in this person's life, you know, the divine counterpart to come in. But let me get a card on that. Spirit, what is that yearning this person's feeling? They're feeling, yeah, they're kind of combing through confusion, you know, old programming. You know, I feel like this person is like looking at things, you know, that used to excite them and used to, like, you know, get their kajalies off. And I feel like it's not the case anymore. They're seeing past this. They're seeing past that. What are they yearning, Spirit? Oh, wow. They want union, ultimately. After they stop this teeter-totter, after they stop this going back and forth indecisive struggle, right? Because there's 7 of Swords here in reverse, and there's a 7 of Cups here, which talks about, you know, thoughts and divine and you know, just outcomes. I'm hearing outcomes. Yeah. This person is really afraid of trusting their intuition as to what to choose and what is right, okay? But seemingly they made a choice, because 2 of Wands is about already making a choice, okay? And we have 9 of Wands in reverse, which this is my sexually frustrated card in reverse, okay? Because they want union with you. That's what that's about, all right? They are feeling incomplete without you. They do not feel that closeness they felt with you. Yeah, they want connection with you. So they look like they, in front of others, you know, people see that they're kind of, you know, they're seemingly together, but there's seemingly a itinerary, you know, like a list of motivations underneath. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, your person's trusting this too. Wow, this is awesome. And that others see your person trusting in whatever game they got going, you know, whatever they're under, because they're keeping it to themselves. They're not sharing this, as I've said. Oh yeah, I was going to pull it from here. How are they appearing in front of others? How is your person appearing in front of others? Wow. Yes, Secret Service, you guys. Purposeless and scared. So your person's obviously going through like a whirlwind of emotions right now, right? But they're hiding it because it's all, you know, this is like a storm under the gun is what I just heard. They are afraid, but they're dancing back and forth because they're seeing, you know, what is reality and what is no longer true kind of thing. And yeah, they're seeing what is a purpose to them and what is right for them and what is not. All right. They're seeing past this. They're seeing through this. And Secret Service is what I said before. And in front of other people, they don't know what the hell is going on. But your person does. And they're determined to go get it. Right? They're trusting the process to go get this. They're trusting in the process in order to come to this. All right? Wow, that's cool. Huh. So cool. What else we got? What are they hiding? What is this person hiding? What is this person hiding? Spirit, what is this person hiding at this time? Well, we saw that they're hiding their whole entire experience right now from the world, it looks like. What is this person hiding? What is this person hiding? What's this person hiding? Thank you. Wow, they're exhausted. Yeah, they're exhausted. And that fell over the green stash with next to the dreams come true. Everything about their experience right now is poured into the situation and how they want to balance out. Ooh, my head's really light. How they want to balance out the energies in their lives, okay? We also have restriction in reverse. We'll see what that's about shortly. No doubt your person is exhausted, as said, as I'm really feeling this person. And Spirit, what is this restriction in reverse? What is this restriction? Oh, wow, you guys. Your person's holding themselves back, okay? The restriction's actually in reverse. So it's kind of like I saw like these flaps, you know, ebb and flow. That's what I just saw, you know, in, you know, and then out, in with the water, out with the flow, that kind of thing. They're hiding the fact that they're actually relying on their intuition, that they're cultivating their self-love, that they're loving themselves even more so, that they are working towards their personal goal to be their best, to attain their dreams, and to balance out the divine energies within them and to call upon you, right? Because that's the next step after all this, right? These are all in steps of increments, right? And, oh yeah, my head's really light. Woo! Yes. Love is to manifest unconditional love. Because with that perfect balance of the yin and yang, right? That's unconditional love. That is unconditional love. Coming from this authentic place. Wow, how beautiful. That's awesome. That's what they're hiding, mind you, okay? This is what your person is secretly working on. Where are they at spiritually? Where are they at spiritually? Ooh, my head's really light. Spirit wants me to go back to this. Hang on. So what more about their authentic self, Spirit? What more about their authentic self do you want the viewer to know? So your person is definitely connecting with themselves at this time. It says trust, by the way. They are learning to trust themselves. They are learning to trust the situation. They are learning to love themselves. They are cultivating that love in order to heal themselves, in order to bring together the divine feminine side. All right. So where are they spiritually, Spirit? Where are they spiritually? Ooh. Wow. So a few cards came out, you guys. Forgiveness came out to begin with, all right? Forgiveness is a huge, huge factor, all right? Your person might have to forgive themselves. Your person might have to forgive, you know, those around them. Your person might have to forgive themselves first, all right? This card is in green as well. I'm going to read this. I'm hearing Spirit tell me to read this. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Wow. All right. And the rest of this, I feel, is going to go back into the deck, but self-sabotage was underneath this. But I feel like your person's working through this, working through the self-sabotage, because I don't know if you saw in the other readings, forgiveness was a big deal, and that this person is learning just that, is being prepared to learn forgiveness, okay? And if this person is any bit as stubborn as what I was picking up on for some of you, I feel this person is extra stubborn into forgiving anyone, including himself, all right? This card is not in reverse, though, which is the good news. And this tells me that, you know, with time, you know, in this dimension, in the third dimension, that this person will learn to forgive themselves first. You know, they're really tired right now. You got to give them that, all right? But they're coming through this. I mean, there's so many unconditional love energies here. Wow, my head just got really light again. You know, motivating your person on, all right? And then the other cards that fell out with this, fell out with this was ground yourself in reverse and dream talk. So, hold on. As your person is, their hearts are opened, okay? No matter what's going on, their hearts are open, because for any of this to be activated, to come through as it has, your person's heart has to be in the open, ready state to receive, okay? Because, I mean, how can any of this work be done if there's no recognition involved, right? It has to take root. And this is exactly what's happening. And this card is in reverse is because your person is still taking root into what's happening for them. But I also heard Spirit tell me just now that for the Divine Feminines watching this at this time, it is very important that you stay grounded within yourself, because this leads into this card. You guys have a telepathic connection, and for some of you, your person is definitely dreaming of you, or you're dreaming of them, and it's reciprocal. You guys are talking in the 5D, all right? You guys are talking in the 5D, and I feel like for some of your persons out there that this has been quite a surprise, but this only came after, look, I see a key right here. This only came after the moment they decided to, you know, be more determined to come through with truth. The moment they decided to, you know, want to balance out their energies, you know, the moment they decided to choose, to decide with action of what they wanted, right, and how to go after it. I feel like this door opened for them. My head's really light. I see a blue egg right here as well. So, Divine Feminine, for those watching and for those this is resonating with, it is imperative that you stayed in your center, because you are picking up on energies with, you know, from your person and what they're going through, right? That may or may not include a third party. Regardless is the fact that you are allowed, privy to this information. And no doubt, if you are on the Twin Flame journey, you are learning your gifts. You are deepening your gifts, right? That is to keep yourself elevated at all times, and, you know, stay aware, and, you know, hold your light first, you know, to be authentic in your truth, to stay authentic in your light, you know, to anchor your light, and to, you know, you're beckoning the call of your person, all right? And you guys are given a special gift of being able to communicate on the 5D level, all right? And you will know, for you, for the person watching, if this, you know, if this applies to you, right? You know who you're talking to. Yes, okay. So how does that work spiritually? As you guys are both deepening your own spiritual connection, okay? Your connection is very spiritual, and you guys are both strengthening it, deepening it, and learning how to communicate on the 5D. And for a lot of you, because you guys aren't communicating on the 3D and your person is so involved right now, my third eye is booming. You can communicate to them. So if you are pissed off at them, your person's picking it up. If you are, you know, wanting, oh, my head's really like, if you are wanting, you know, to cover them in protection and healing light and such things, your person is receiving that. You know, you're darning your person because they're not where you know, they're not where you want them to be. They're picking up on that too, you know. And oh, my head's really light. If you stay hanging on to those feelings, to the lower vibe feelings, you know, even when you choose to come back, it's gonna take still more time for your person to catch up, because you've already paved the way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is that you're presiding over this. You're kind of paving the way for your person to come through, right? You're the Divine Feminine. You do have the hyphen awareness more than the Divine Masculine energies, okay? That's what's helping this connection. Very, very important that you are aware of the fact that you guys can communicate on the 5D level, all right? On the soul level, That is untouchable, all right? What is bringing them relief, and what are they receiving? I feel like this is what they're receiving, and this is what's bringing them relief. But let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us. What is bringing this person relief? What are they receiving? What is bringing them relief, and what are they receiving? Oh, wow. We got serenity, you guys. My voice is going out. Says the most important relationship you can have is with yourself. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I'm gonna read it again. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is the time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Remember what I was saying just now about what you send over, your person receives. What you feel, your person experiences to a certain degree through osmosis, right? Your person is feeling the serenity of what it's going to be like when they, you know, when their energies measure up and balance out, what they're looking forward, you know, as having faith, right? It's having faith That's what's bringing this person serenity. They believe in the fact that they are manifesting this, that, you know, they're bridging their energies and, you know, balancing them together in order to, you know, make their dreams come true. Your person already feels this, right? They feel an inner peace with it, and they feel this inner knowing. That's what that yellow is about, you know, and the inner confidence that this is their fate. All right, for whatever they're doubting here, you know, their shadows and whatnot, this person definitely feels the serenity of it, of your connection, that they feel like they can float. They feel more at peace. Maybe they bring, you know, your connection brings them more peace, right? Wow, look, love came out in reverse. What are they receiving? So, oh, my head's really light. Remember when, I feel like this card has everything to do with the door to value. This is like a circle, right? If you've seen my other readings, this is going to sound like, you know, I think I say this I'll include this in all my readings. Your connection is like a big fat circle, okay? You pave the way for your person. Your person follows. Your person right now is doubting themselves. They are in I want to say they're going through dark night for a lot of them, okay? It's a lot of dark night energy here. They're being held. At the same time, they're still learning to trust themselves. They're learning to trust the process, okay? They've accepted the fact that, you know, they're open to the process, okay? And their stubbornness is being moved. At the same time, when their stubbornness is being moved, you know, all their old survival tactics, self-preservation skills, all that is out the window, okay? And they're building new healthy boundaries and, you know, healing themselves, all right? So they have to bring this back into balance, and that's all tied in, you know, with bringing, you know, manifesting their balance, right? And their divine balance, their divine counterpart, okay? There's still steps to go up here, right? Do you see this? Wow, my head. So how do you factor in with them at this time? How do you factor in with them at this time? So no doubt you guys aren't communicating, and there's been a lot of 3D absence. So how do you factor in with them at this time? How do you factor in with them at this time? I'm just going to pick this one. Oh, they still see you. They still see you as part of their future. This is to the sea, number 7. All right. I want to break this down for you. So you are the end goal. You are the trajectory. All right. They have to come through a lot of their emotions in order to get to you. All right. You can look at it that way, or you can look at it this way. They are thinking of you, but they are trapped under so much emotion. They don't know how to come forth, because right now I feel like they're just kind of wading through the water. They're going through the slow groove, right? The slow wading through the water. And, you know, they have their direction, though they're not entirely looking at it, because remember, this person is kind of hard of hearing. You know, and they are moving forward because that water is, you know, it's moving. It's just not terribly fast. And this person's in exhaustion, mind you, you know. They are coming through. It's just on their time, all right? It's on their time. So I feel like this person does think of you, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it right now. This is all about them bringing into balance into themselves first before they can do any more journeying. Does that make sense? They can self-journey all they want, but as far as, you know, coming towards anything, going towards anything, you included, you know, at least in the 3D, yeah, this person is kind of held up for that. They're holding space to finish this out. All right, this is what I just got. All right. So let's see. What do their higher selves want you to know right now? What do their higher selves want you to know right now? Let's see, I'll take it from here. So, we'll get some truths from their 5D self, okay? What does their higher self want you to know right now? Ooh. I am becoming a better person. Did you notice how fast this card flew out, number one, and it kind of hit the selenite tower? Your person is definitely purifying as we speak, as you're watching this reading, and they want you to know they're becoming a better person. They are transforming. They are transforming. Let me get two more. Spirit, can I have two more? Wow. I guess we'll just get one more. I knew exactly what I was doing. This person is so entrenched in their process right now. They are just determined to bring themselves back to zero point. Okay? They're bringing themselves back to 0 point in balance. What is their projected action in the next fortnight? What is their projected action in the next 14 nights? Let's see. What is their projected action in the next 14 nights? In the next 2 weeks? What's your person projected to do in the next 2 weeks? Wow. Ooh, nice. Trusting your intuition. Soaring into joy, which is in reverse, and rising above. All right. I feel like this person is going to continue this path that they've been on, continue to face their shadows and confront their darkest fears. And I also hear that soaring into joy is in reverse. I feel like this is a contingent upon you, Divine Feminine, is in that, you know, you stay elevated no matter what. Your person depends on it, okay? This is what's going to help them rise above everything, all right, to come to the surface, because everything is coming to the surface right now. You know, their darkest fears being the first and foremost, that's, you know, the first order of things to rise to the surface right now. Your person is, yeah, they're coming through the grime of it. You know, that slick on the, you know, that first layer on the surface. You know, this person is rising up, and you know, they're becoming unslicked, right? And it's very important that you stay grounded. What was that card we had earlier? The ungrounded card in reverse, right? Ground card in reverse. Yeah, very, very important, Divine Feminine. You stay in your elevated space. Your person stands to benefit from it, okay? That's what I just heard. We're going to get one last card from your guides and angels, all right? And then we're going to end it here. What do your guides and angels want to tell you as the last piece of advice? Oh, wow. Did you guys see this? This is kind of collected in the angels. Oh, wow. So deep knowing. The angels kind of collected this card, put it in the deck, and it was kind of standing straight up. It says deep knowing is number 7. 7's the divine number, okay? Wow. Wow, that is so beautiful. I feel like your angels are saying, we are here. You have to trust in your deep knowing as your person is being cultivated into trusting their own deep knowing, right? Didn't we get that card earlier? That they're trusting their own intuition. Wow. And my head just got so light. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So this card said compromise, and it fell over this other deck, which I'm going to get a card for in a moment. I feel like there's going to be an answer there. The compromise is that you are in half of this divine energy for your person, all right? And your person is managing and balancing their own two halves, right? And in effort, they are holding space for the other half, right, of your connection. Does that make sense? I'm feeling this. Oh, my head's really light. This is the yin and yang, all right? This is the two halves of one, is what I just heard. And it's very important that you do your half of the work. Does that make sense? Hold on, let me get another card. Compromise. Ooh. Wow, you guys. Listen came out. Listen came out in reverse. Wow. All right, remember what I was talking about, the osmosis thing, you know, and the telepathic thing? This is the thing. Though you guys are not communicating on the 3D, I just saw 111. My hand's really light. Spirit's saying use the 5D telepathic portal connection you guys have, all right? Speak to them there. Have the conversation of love there. Not, you know, you don't connect with them and start, you know, bitching them out. It's like, oh, why aren't you doing this right? You know, why aren't you doing that right? You're given this special connection, and you'll know it if you have it, because you're using it for the good of your connection, right? The good of your person, the good of your journey together on the 5D, all right? Very, very important. You take this seriously and not take it for granted, all right? You're prevailing this path for your person, and they can hear you, all right? They can hear you. They can hear you. That's what I'm hearing. No pun intended. I'm talking about all these listen cards. And I just heard this for some of you. And if for some of you, you feel like this is not for you, maybe you're not listening. Maybe you're not listening if you haven't tried it already, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Anyways. All right, I hope that helped. I really, really do. And I'm sorry these are so long as they are, but I'm just the messenger. I'm not the timekeeper. Anyways, if that helped you, I really, really hope it did. And if it did, would you help me build my channel? You can like, subscribe, comments, all the above would be great. My services are available on Etsy, and there's a content on my Instagram as well, all under Divine Goddess V6. Listen, I hope you can join me next time, and in the meantime, please stay in your heart space and shine that light. Shine your light, all right? Take care of you.